Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is clayrammage and we're back with a what sold video. So this is covering what I've sold so far in March. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for my subscribers. I do sold videos periodically, not as consistently as I would like to, but we do throw them out here so you guys can see some of the stuff that I've from my haul videos and I sell, and I mostly just do the what sold videos from what's sold on eBay. I'm trying to figure out a way to do it from the pink elephant. So I'm working on that so that you guys can see what kind of stuff we're selling there. So I'll have to figure that out, but I'm working on that plan, so we'll get there. But anyway, let's just get right into this haul video. We have a number of things and I have a meeting coming up, so we'll get this recorded and then I can get to my meeting. But as you guys know, one of my funniest videos, I still laugh at it, is all these Serta sheep. And I've sold a number of them. In this particular case, I actually sold 4 of them to this particular person. And it was, I don't even remember all the numbers that I sold to him because there were various ones. But it was number 7 and I think 99 and a couple other odd ones. But anyway, so that was fun. So I sold those for $8 each, or $9 each, $8.99 plus shipping. So that was a great deal. And then one of my subscribers did this one, bought this one, Rebecca. And thank you, Rebecca, for purchasing these 3 little sheeps. Hopefully you're sleeping much better with the sheep, being able to count them down. One of the things that I seem to sell quite a bit are these pocket squares. Not just plain ones, but I've been able to find a number of designer pocket squares around this area, garage sales and whatever. I usually pay $1 to $2 for them. So in this case, I put 7 of them together. There were 3 that were no name and 4 that were designers. Put them all together, ended up selling them for $45 plus shipping. And in this particular case, I was running a 25% off sale. And so that was good. Again, good money, sells fairly quickly, although those were listed longer than they normally are. But I think part of it is people don't have events to get dressed up and go to right now. So anyway, so they're not using them as much as they would have. I sold these 2 brass candlesticks. These were ones that were adjustable, so you could raise and lower the internal section of the candle. So if you wanted them higher or lower, you could do that, which was pretty cool. I picked these up at the bins, so I probably paid $2.50 to $3 for them because they are rather heavy because they're brass, but sold them for $25, so that was good. Picked up this. This was an actual watercolor print by Richard Hazelton. It was signed. There's a plaque on the back. And picked this up at a garage sale last summer for $2. Again, I was running my 25% off sale, so sold it for $20, a little over $20 plus shipping. So that was a good deal. It was a great print too. Great watercolor, not a print. This was a print. This is a print of a beach scene. Mitch Gibbs is famous for these beach scenes that he does from the Caribbean. And again, it was marked on the back with the label and all that. Here, gave the whole bio and everything with him. It was still wrapped in its original shrink wrap. So sold that for $26. I do sell a lot of artwork, original and prints, and so it sells well for me, both here and on eBay and at the Pink Elephant. I've sold a number of pieces down at the Pink Elephant. In fact, I just sold the some of you may be familiar with the zombie needlepoint. That one just sold. I sold that for $39 down at the Pink Elephant. So I sold another large print down there of a sailboat. So, and yes, and that Mitch Gibbs picture I picked up at the bins. Picked up this small lamp at the bins. This is an adorable little lamp. It was 24 karat gold plated, the metalwork on this. And, again, it was a very small lamp, only like 6 inches tall. So it'd be great for a nightlight, next in a small bedroom or something. So that I paid 99 cents for it because it was an electronic. Sold it for $25 plus shipping. So great deal. Bunch of vintage dollhouse furniture. This was the plastic stuff made in Hong Kong. Picked it up at the bins. Sold for $11.24 plus shipping. Good old bins work. You guys may remember a couple weeks ago I picked up this wonderful apple oil painting by Henry Ramirez Jr. And this sold to a subscriber. So thank you, Pat, so much for purchasing this. This we sold for $70 plus shipping. And enjoyed the painting, not print. I keep saying print, but anyway. And this is Raggedy Ann and Andy hook latch. This was just the pattern, not any of the yarn. So this took a little while to sell. If it had the yarn, it would have sold for a lot more and probably would have sold faster. But these vintage hook latch rug items are kind of hot right now on eBay. So this sold for $12.74, again, with my 25% off promotion I was running at the time, plus shipping. This I picked up actually at the Pink Elephant. Some people brought in stuff, and I did a video on this particular estate sale items. It wasn't an estate sale, it's estate items, because it was all family items that they brought in and were looking for us to buy some. So I picked this up. This sold to a subscriber. And so thank you very much for that. And these also, the salt and pepper shakers, these sold to another subscriber. Thank you, Hope, for purchasing these. And so yeah, so those sold for $13. These two Silpat mats, baking mats, these are the large size, made in France. Picked these up at the bins. Sold these for $18.90 plus shipping. Sold fairly quickly as well. They were in great shape. They did have just a couple nicks on the edge of them, but they did well. This art print, I had 4 different art prints that were of cats that I picked up at the bins. This particular one, I took an offer, best offer of $18. Actually, I sent an offer of $18. And they accepted it, shipped it to Montana. And unfortunately, it got damaged in shipping. But the buyer was very gracious about it. So, and I learned not to pack it the way I packed it. Yeah. I ran out of the tubes, so I put it in one of the triangular boxes and didn't add extra support, so it got scrunched for some reason. This particular Santa Claus Christmas ornament is a Department 56 Mercury class item. I picked this up at an estate sale last fall for $6, sold it for $25 plus shipping. It was a beautiful piece, still in the original box, so that was nice. Picked up this vintage flip clock at the bins. It was not in the best shape, but it did work with the exception of the light that would show the clock numbers. That did not work, but I paid 99 cents for it, sold it for 20. This was an international buy, so it shipped overseas. I don't even know where off the top of my head. Sold this, I picked up at the bins. Also, this is a photo album, still in its box, still all the original paperwork. It's gold toned with silver. And sold it for $15.99. It was fairly heavy, so I probably paid $4 for it at the bins because it was so heavy in the original box, thinking I could get more money out of it. And the shipping was expensive too. It cost almost $11 to ship it. So I wouldn't buy this again. They're not, well, it's a beautiful piece. It's not, doesn't have much resale value. All right, here we go. The vintage tennis racket, Mr. George Lott. So this was probably from the 1930s, this tennis racket, and sold it for $35 within a day of listing it. You guys saw me pick this up at the bins. It was expensive to ship because it was a larger box, but great deal. Went to Illinois, I believe. And then I picked up this hat at the bins also on a whim. I was like, oh, there were 2 of them. I didn't like the other one. I liked this one. It was in really good shape, and it's fairly clean, and it was wool, so I thought, well, let me grab it. Well, it turned out to be a great deal because I probably only paid $1.50 for it because it didn't weigh very much. And I accepted best offer of $77 on this. I listed it at $99. It did have some moth damage right there, right along the rim underneath. And I didn't know that at first until I was taking pictures to list it. So there were one small spot there and right there. But this Bandera company, there's very little known about it, but they were in Fort Worth. Apparently they did fairly high-end hats, and so sold right away. I was excited about that. Made some good money on that. Found these Mickey Mouse sheets at the bins also. I accepted best offer of $20. I kind of got away from doing offers for a while. Now I'm kind of back into it, and I'm selling stuff again with these offers. So $20 plus shipping for these brand new Mickey Mouse sheets. They're pretty cute. Then I sold the other two of these cat prints as well. And I accepted $15 because they wanted to buy both of them. So I took $15 each. So for $30, I sold both of these prints plus shipping. So they're just cute little kitties. They were signed by the artist. They're artist proof. So again, I have almost no money in them. So that was good money, and they were listed for a while. I started listing all that jewelry that I got at the bins a week ago. Sold this sterling silver necklace, and for $25. This was the heavier of the two, which is a great necklace. But then a couple weeks before that, my wife and I, Cindy, actually found this 14 karat gold bracelet in the bins. It was marked AU 14 karat gold turkey. I did test it. It did test as 14 karat gold, and it weighed a total of 9 grams. So I listed this as well. It sold within a couple hours of listing as well. And I actually priced it high. I was going to put it at like 200. And then I thought, oh, just throw it out there, 275. You can always accept offers later, and you know, it's worth holding on to if it doesn't sell, you know. But it sold immediately at 275. Then I go, oh, well, maybe I should have listed it higher. But I'm thrilled, considering I probably paid 25 cents for it. And last thing that we sold was this vintage embroidery tablecloth. This is not embroidered yet. This is one you would embroider yourself. It's called Apple Blossom. It's a beautiful spring pattern. And so that sold for $9.90 plus shipping. And so so I'm happy with what we've shipped so far. And hope you guys enjoyed our little video clips and seeing what sold this last few weeks. And we'll catch you next time.